Hello my lovelies and welcome back to my channel. This is part 3 of the chunky cardigan lemon peel stitch videos. I am so happy that you've made it this far. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then go back to video 1, I'll link it here. In this video we will be making our arms, we will be making the cuffs for the arms and sewing them on, and then last but not least we'll be doing the border for around the neckline and the button band. To start the arms we are going to use our 10mm hook and we're going to chain 30. Right, now we have our chain of 30 and we are going to make one single crochet into the 4th chain from the hook. 1, 2, 3, 4. So in this one we're going to do one single crochet. Alright, you're going to have a little bit of a gap there, but don't worry, that will close up. So this is going to count as kind of a stitch. And then you've got your one single one there, and then all the way along the row you're going to make double singles until the end of the row. So like your lemon peel stitch that you've been doing before, we've just done a single, so our next one's going to be a double. Then we have single, double, single, oops, and you will get little gaps at the bottom where your single crochets are. Don't worry about those, that's just normal for a lemon peel stitch. So I'll meet you back here when you've got to the end of your row. Amazing, so we're at the end of row 1 and you should have something that looks like this. We are going to chain 3 and turn, and then we're just going to work a single crochet in this next stitch here. So this is going to count as your kind of double crochet. You're going to be working a single crochet in this next stitch in row 2, and then again we're going to double crochet and then single crochet all the way along the row. I do have a pattern for this cardigan which I will link here for you as well if you prefer to read patterns, or if you want to use the pattern and follow along with the video as well. Alright, so we're on our last stitch in row 2, which should be a single crochet, and you're just kind of nestling in there with your single crochet. Then we're going to chain 3 again, 1, 2, 3, and in this row, row 3, we are going to work a decrease. Because this is your sleeve, you don't want it this wide, you want it to kind of taper down. So that's what we're going to do, we're going to work a decrease in your sleeve, and to do that we are going to do a single crochet, double crochet 2 together. The next stitch is going to be your single crochet, but you're not going to pull it through completely, you're just going to do the first part of your single crochet, and then working into this next one you're going to be doing as you would your double crochet. You're going to have 4 loops on your hook, and what I do is just pull through those first 2 and then just pull through those 3. So you've just combined 2 stitches, the single and doubles together, and you have 1 less, so you've decreased by 1. The next stitch is going to be as normal your single crochet. And then you're going to single double all the way to the end. Right, so end of row 3, you have decreased your number of stitches from 28 to 27, and we're going to do that every 3rd row. So your 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18 and 21 and 24, because you have 25 rows in total for this sleeve, you are going to do exactly the same thing as you did with that row 3. So I'm going to do it again with you in row 6, and then you can go out on your own because you know exactly what to do. You can leave it baggy, but your arm at the end will just be like too baggy, really. I've chained 3 at the end of row 3, and then I'm going to turn. Rows 4 and 5 are going to be exactly the same as row 2. Okay, so you're just going to go along as usual, doing your lemon peel stitch, your single, and then your double, and then single and double. At the end of row 4, you're going to have a kind of a bit like this. Don't forget, you do need to double crochet into that part. Okay, so let's just do that together. It's going to be a little bit tricky, but you'll get there because that's your decrease. Okay, so it still kind of looks like it's tapering, and then you're going to chain 1 and turn. Then you're going to go along and do your stitches like usual. Okay, end of row 5, we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, turn our work. So start of row 6, and we're going to do that other decrease that I told you about in row 3. So we're going to do the same thing, single crochet half, so you're not going to pull all the way through, just pull up 1 loop, and then in the next one you're going to do a double crochet, but you need to combine these stitches together. So I'm going to pull through, yarn over and pull through 2, and then yarn over and pull through 3. So we have made 2 stitches into 1 there. We've made our decrease, and then we're going to all the way along carry on with our lemon peel stitch, single double, single double. I'm going to decrease every 3rd row, so the rows 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21 and 24. And that should leave you with 20 stitches. You're going to decrease 8 times. So I will meet you back here when you have decreased and you have made 25 rows, because after that last decrease row you're going to do 1 more row. So 25 rows, and I'll meet you back here when you're done. Alright, so we have our 25 rows. It should look like a little white volcano, and we have obviously joined here, so that's going to be the inside. Now all we need to do is make the cuff. For the cuffs, I'm taking my small hook and I'm going to chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now in the 3rd chain from the hook, this one, I'm going to half double crochet, so yarn over, go into that chain, pull up a loop. You have 3 loops on your hook, and then yarn over and pull through all 3 of those, and you've made 1 half double crochet. Now you're going to make 4 more in the next chains. So that's number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5. Now I'm going to chain 2, 1 and 2, then I'm going to go into this back loop and make another half double crochet, and then 4 more along this row. Let me know if you have any questions on this bit. I've done this a little bit quicker because I know you're wanting to finish the end of your cardigan now. And you've obviously got to do this twice. You need to do this twice for the 2 cuffs, and you need to do your arms twice. So you need to make sure you have 2 arms. Now I'm going to do this as many times as I need to, and turn. Then I'm going to go into this one again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This cuff has 13 rows of half double crochet and it fits over my hand easily and nicely. So I'm going to make this one 13 and then we're going to sew them onto the cardigan. Now it's time for sewing. Using a tapestry needle, I'm going to sew the cuffs onto the arms first, get that fiddly bit out of the way. I'm going to use the mattress stitch for this. Then I'm going to sew the arm seams themselves, so down the sides of the arms. Next, I'm going to lay the arms next to the body and then sew around the armhole in the same way, starting with the seam at the bottom and working all the way round. The end is in sight, and to finish off this cardigan, I'm going to use my 10mm hook to make a border around the middle. I'm going to join the yarn right at the bottom and then make 5 single crochets into the first 5 stitches. Okay, so I've done my 5 single crochet at the bottom. Then, because there was kind of a bit of a hole where we've had our alternating stitches, I'm going to put a half double crochet in there and then alternate that all the way along. So half double crochet, single, half double crochet, and then single all the way around. Okay, so I'll meet you back here when you've gone all the way around and then all the way down here. Well, there you have it, guys. We have made our cardigan. I'm ecstatic. I'm so happy. Really loved making this cardigan. If you loved it too, then please give me a like. I would absolutely love that. It would make my day. And comment below if you made your own. And if you would like to see more cardigan videos, then I will put a link to one here. I'll see you there.